Hello and welcome to another update video on XRP. Here on the XRP chart, larger time frame, we continue to be in the sideways range. The parameters should be well known. Specifically, the area between $1.21 and $1.55 is offering some Fibonacci support. For now, as long as we're holding $1.21, the yellow scenario, in my view, remains leading on this time frame, which means one more high into the $5.65 area. Absolutely no problem. Should we get a break below the April low, then the $1.21 level will be the one to focus on. But for now, we are comfortably holding still above the April low that formed at around $1.56. Now, if we go higher from here more directly, then the area around $5.65 would be the next area to watch in case of a successful upside breakout above the $3.40 level. I'd say, there's really not much to say here about the larger time frame. We continue to be in a range. It can take some time for XRP to resolve these ranges, but I'm still watching for a bullish resolution here. We don't have an impulsive decline. It looks a little bit like what we did here between July 24 and October 24, that was smaller. We have a little bit of a larger structure there because also the rally was larger. So it can just take some time, right? Now let's take a look at the shorter time frame. And if you followed previous updates, then you know that, at least the blue scenario was highly likely. Still preferred the more likely scenario, a larger wave 2. Quick reminder that here on the smaller time frame, the thesis is that a wave 4 bottomed on the 7th of April. Again, if we break below that level, then the $1.21 level will be key. But with a 5-wave move up that could be that could have unfolded, the 3-wave pullback is typically next, and a 3-wave pullback is labeled an A, B, C structure, and we have seen so far the initial A wave decline. Then the B wave corrective rally would be was next. Okay, so A wave decline in 3 waves, B wave rally, and now we could be in this C wave decline, which should take the price into that lower support area. So this is Fibonacci support that really matters. It's between $1.79 and $1.94 is a key level as well. That's the golden ratio level. That's an important one. And then the 50% retracement at $2.06. These are the key levels here to watch for this wave 2. Important is that we're holding above $1.79, or a break below the April low will become very, very probable. There could be a bit of a cluster of support between sort of $2.06, $2.07, because we have a structural support level as well, namely this previous wave 4 swing low. Now, to be honest, there are also some other levels here, especially here around $2.04. So maybe I'm going to add them as well, just as structural support to watch. These are just additional. So there could be a bit of a cluster of support here in this region. Now, XRP selling off today. Again, not a surprise, given that in my last update I highlighted, and also in the member update I wrote that like the path with lowest resistance seems to be a move down to the $2.06, $2.07 area. Look, nobody's got the crystal ball, but we had a move down in what I believe is a 3-wave move. We had a 3-wave rally. That was really a clear indication we're not going to break out directly, at least not. We don't have any evidence for that. And then a potential 5-wave decline in blue wave 1. And I don't know what this was, but it was not impulsive, okay? So just corrective bounce in wave 2. And now we could be in a 3rd wave down. Now the momentum of the decline, it's not super aggressive, but today, a bit of selling pressure here, 3.4% down. Bitcoin also going down a bit, but XRP, one of the losers today, to be fair. That's probably because it's a 3rd wave, and these are typically the strongest waves in a cycle. So I would pay attention here to the area around $2.04 to $2.07 next. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.